Hey everyone, I promised myself that I was going to save money this month and not buy anything, but I saw something at Noble Knight Games and I just had to get it, so today we're going to open it together. So this particular book was not actually one I had put on my want list, but my goal is to ultimately have all of them, so naturally I need to get it since I didn't have it. So I decided it was out there, it was on sale for a little bit, and so I said I am going to go ahead and get it. So let's take a look inside. I'm going to cut this without making sure I don't get the book. I'm using my standard box opener here. So let's have a look. And there we go. Into the Unknown, the Dungeon Survival Handbook. After I had ordered this, I actually realized that this was the second to last book that they released for 4th edition. This one came out in May of 2012, which I believe was like the same month or maybe just a month later after they announced that they were working on D&D Next. So this may have been the first book, possibly the second. Halls of Undermountain might have come out immediately after the announcement, but it was definitely one of the ones that came out after they had already announced that they were going to be moving to D&D Next. So definitely at the back end of it. This one, I believe it was marked as excellent condition. So it's got a little bit of bubbling there in that paper. It doesn't feel like it's been used, so I would say it's probably more like near mint, though there seems to be some probably just from age, a little bit of some bubbling in some of the glue on it, but yeah. So first printing May of 2012, and this one I'm going to do a full walkthrough of it at some point down the road. But what really intrigued me when I looked at it was that this almost seemed like another Dungeon Master's Guide. We never got a Dungeon Master's Guide 3 for 4th edition. We got a Player's Handbook 3, a Monster Manual 3, but not a Dungeon Master's Guide 3. But when I looked at this, it seemed almost like a Dungeon Master type guide. You've got a whole bunch of dungeon delve things here with some options for characters and races, but then you get a lot of information about doing a dungeon delve and some of the things that you want to have in there, the things you might find in a dungeon, because it has a section about some famous dungeons or infamous dungeons. Then you get a couple pages with some dungeoneering tools. And then you get a whole bunch of stuff about how to run a dungeon crawl. So a lot of stuff that might have been better suited in the Dungeon Delve book, but they just kind of expand on it more here. So I'm looking forward to see what some of the details are in here. It's even got a section about building your own dungeon, linear versus dynamic, drawing it out. So really, really some cool stuff there. And then a few pages at the back that are some random dungeons. So we've got the stuff here for some tables that you can roll to see what you put in the different locations inside your dungeon. So but the book is in really good condition and has all the stuff that you'd expect from a 4th edition book. So I can't wait to take a look at this one in more detail. But it was from Noble Knight Games, where I get pretty much all of my used 4th edition books, and it looks like it's in really good condition, as they always are from Noble Knight. I'll put a link down in the description if you're interested in getting anything from Noble Knight Games and want to help out the channel a little bit. But yeah, I'll take a look in a deep dive later on. Until next time, take care.